Marvel movies have taken center stage in world cinema ever since the first Iron Man was released in 2008. Following their success, they didn't look back and kept changing the game one movie after another. However, after the huge success of Avengers Endgame, the MCU faced challenges as several movies that followed didn't do well at the box office. But today, we aren't talking about the past failures, but the possible bright, no super bright future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After a lukewarm reception to Phase 4, Marvel is back again with their ambitious projects for the remainder of Phase 5 and the much-awaited Phase 6. So without further ado, let's take a look at every major upcoming Marvel movie and TV series in 2024 and beyond. Also, this video may include minor spoilers, so beware and tread carefully. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Venom: The Last Dance, October 25, 2024. Movie. After the massive success of Venom 2018 and Venom Let There Be Carnage 2021, The Last Dance is supposed to be a final entry for Venom in the cinematic universe. Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, will return for his last bout with Sony Pictures, and the movie is expected to showcase fireworks. Although we do not know much about the movie, there are many possible theories suggesting an appearance from our very own neighborhood Spider-Man. But wait, there's more. The movie is expected to be in the same universe as Craven the Hunter and the Morbius, so it's highly likely that Venom may connect all the dots from Sony's Spider-Man universe. The last time we saw Venom was when he was transported temporarily to the MCU by a spell from Doctor Strange. Therefore, it's still too early to theorize about the potential villain and story of the movie. However, with just more than 2 months left for the release date, the feelers will be out pretty soon.
You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Craven the Hunter, December 13, 2024. Movie. I won't lie, the trailer of Craven the Hunter took everyone by surprise and can turn the tides back in their favor after the disastrous failure of Madam Web. It's believed that a more grounded character like Craven the Hunter can rally all the fans behind them. Additionally, there's a potential cameo featuring Spider-Man and Venom. This movie is also the first rated R feature by Sony Pictures and will include a somewhat realistic tone to the violence and story. In the movie, Craven, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, will go on a solo adventure to prove himself as the greatest hunter in the whole world, and for that, he'll have to defeat Spider-Man. Craven is a tough-love, no-nonsense kind of character, and will stop at nothing until he achieves his goals. At least, that's what the comic entails. The movie was originally set to release in August of 2024, but several reschedules have now altered the date, and it will be in theaters on December 13, 2024. This year seems like a massive one for Sony Pictures, and we may get to see Spidey twice without a single release of Spider-Man this year.
Every generation needs a leader. But it's never easy stepping into the shoes of a legend.
Captain America: Brave New World, February 14, 2025. Movie. This is slated to be the first Captain America movie where Sam Wilson takes on the titular role. No more Steve Rogers, but I bet the movie will be loaded with tons of nostalgia, as that's what Marvel is going for to revive this cinematic universe. Still, that's not the only interesting thing about Captain America: Brave New World. The movie will now include Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Ross, who will basically turn into the Red Hulk. Additionally, veteran actor Giancarlo Esposito will play the role of Sidewinder, the leader of the Serpent Society, and a truly terrifying villain of Captain America. The movie promises a lot of fireworks and is expected to launch a comeback of the MCU after their downfall post-Avengers Endgame. Slated to release on February 14, 2025, Captain America 4 will kick off the MCU's biggest release year since 2019. This movie is expected to be a massive gamble by the MCU, as they're introducing many new characters who will play major roles in upcoming movies. Also, fans haven't truly accepted Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America, so the pressure will be on him to truly embrace the mantle.
A great threat is coming. We need the Thunderbolts. They are our last hope.
Thunderbolts, May 2, 2025. Movie. Ever wondered if there was a Suicide Squad-like team in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Well, there is one now, and they're the Thunderbolts. Slated for release on 2nd May 2025, this movie will feature characters like Bucky Barnes, Yelena Belova, Ghost, US Agent, and the Red Guardian, as they band together under the dubious leadership of Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. What's more interesting is that this is the only movie from Phase 5 which will include an Avengers-like team, as Doomsday and Secret Wars is part of Phase 6. It will be interesting to see how bold anti-hero characters band together to fight for a common cause. However, the plot of the movie isn't out yet, and we're also not aware of the villain this team is going to fight, so stay tuned for that. The Fantastic Four: First Steps, July 25, 2025. Movie. Easily the most hyped MCU movie of 2025, Fantastic Four will represent Marvel's first family in true MCU fashion. What makes this movie even more pivotal is that all these characters will play a major role in the upcoming multiverse saga that is set to end with Avengers Secret Wars. Previously, Fox Studios had tried to bring the Fantastic family on the big screen, but failed both times. With Disney's acquisition of Fox in 2019, Reed Richards will finally make his mark in the MCU as the smartest man alive. Played by the talented Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic will be accompanied by Vanessa Kirby, the Invisible Woman, and Joseph Quinn will play the Human Torch. Fantastic Four: First Steps is also set to kickstart Phase 6, and will be a super important movie considering the fate of the multiverse. With several theories making rounds on the internet, nothing is confirmed about the potential storyline just yet. Blade, November 7, 2025. Movie. Who remembers the iconic Blade movie released more than 2 decades ago? This movie was one of the first superhero movies of its time, and has acquired cult status quite recently. So when it was announced that Blade is getting the much-needed reboot, fans knew what the MCU was cooking. The Vampire Hunter will return to the big screen on November 7, 2025. Previously, the movie was slated for a 2023 release. However, a change in director led to a series of rewrites between production. But now we have a set release date, and can't wait for Mahershala Ali to put on the black trench coat. Additionally, this movie will also be the first one where Marvel vampires will be introduced. Blade was teased in the post-credit scenes of the Eternals. Yes, there was a movie named Eternals in the MCU, including the Celestials, if you don't remember it. We can also expect an inclusion of various other characters from the MCU, and it's assumed that Blade will have a feature in the upcoming Secret Wars. Avengers Doomsday May 1, 2026 movie. This movie is the reason why MCU has regained its popularity after a few years on the down low. Expected to release on May 1, 2026, Avengers Doomsday will introduce us to Victor Von Doom, aka Dr. Doom, played by the iconic Robert Downey Jr. Yes, he's back, and this time his character is going to be way stronger and also way more evil. Dr. Doom is easily one of the strongest villains of the Marvel Universe, and will play an integral part in Avengers Secret Wars. Potentially, this will also be the movie where all the worlds will be destroyed, and Dr. Doom will create the Battle World, where the entire humanity will thrive. Battle World will also be the place where Avengers Secret Wars will take place. This movie will indeed pack a punch, and will be extremely pivotal for the storyline. With the re-arrival of RDJ, we wouldn't be surprised if Avengers Doomsday breaks all the previous MCU records. What's even more fascinating is that the Russo brothers are back to direct Avengers Doomsday, as well as the Secret Wars. In this movie, we'll see the formation of a new Avengers team following the events of Endgame. Therefore, with so many expectations and storylines, Avengers Doomsday has no other option but to work and raise the bar even higher for future movies. Avengers Secret Wars, May 7, 2027 movie. The final movie of Phase 6, and also the most pivotal one, Avengers Secret Wars will include characters from almost every movie we've discussed up until now. If we're to expect the comic storyline of Secret Wars, then this movie will have bigger explosions and fireworks than even Avengers Endgame. Although we know nothing about the story yet, it's expected that RDJ, aka Dr. Doom, will play a pivotal role. The Fantastic Family will also have an important role, along with Supreme Strange. With so much going on, it will be exhilarating to see how the Russo brothers actually pull this off, but sadly, we'll have to wait till May 7th, 2027 for the ultimate result. This movie will close out the multiverse saga, and will potentially reboot the entire MCU. According to the comics, the Marvel Universe changed completely after the events of Secret Wars, and the same is expected from the movie when it comes out. With so much writing on it, Avengers Secret Wars can either make the MCU a legend of modern cinema, or can destroy it completely. Armor Wars, release date TBD. The death of Tony Stark in Avengers Endgame had monstrous circumstances. There were many who wanted to take advantage of the revolutionary Stark tech, and that's where the Armor Wars comes in. Originally touted as a Disney Plus TV series, this movie will feature James Rhodes, aka the War Machine, aka the Iron Patriot, as he tracks down stolen Stark tech from around the world. We're all aware that Rhodes and Tony were best friends, and in this movie, we'll explore the grief of War Machine, and how he copes with everything while keeping Stark's legacy alive. The release date of the movie isn't revealed yet, nor is the plot. However, this will be James Rhodes' first standalone outing in the MCU, following his cameo in Marvel's Secret Invasion. ShangChi 2, release date TBD. Shang-Chi was a breath of fresh air in the tech-powered Marvel Cinematic Universe. The movie explored the history of the Ten Rings with an apt historical account. It was greatly applauded for its realistic yet intricate action sequences. Although we don't know anything about the plot of Shang-Chi 2, we do know that Simu Liu will reprise his titular role. It's expected that Shang-Chi 2 will follow the events of the first part as the Ten Rings get a new leader. Additionally, we also saw Wong from Doctor Strange make an appearance in the first part, so maybe he'll play an important role in the second part as well. The fans are truly excited for Shang-Chi and would love a movie with modern action scenes combined with realistic kung fu. El Muerto, release date TBD. Coming back to the Sony Pictures universe, El Muerto is one of the more underrated Spider-Man villains. The movie was slated to release in January of 2024, however, certain conditions have led to its delay. But seeing El Muerto on the big screen will surely be a blast. He's a wrestler with superhuman strength, and he's fought Spider-Man on several occasions. The character will be played by established rapper Bad Bunny, who also featured in the movie Bullet Brain. With no release date in sight for the movie, there are chances it could be shelved completely, as Sony Pictures are focusing on several other projects. Spider-Man Beyond the Spiderverse TBD movie. Another Spider-Man movie on the list, but this one comes with a twist. Spider-Man Beyond the Spiderverse will be a direct continuation of Across the Spider-Verse. The story will follow the journey of Miles Morales in the Spidey universe. This has been an accomplished franchise by Sony Pictures, and they will hope to end the trilogy on a high note. The story of the movie is pretty apparent, as we all know that Miles Morales will fight a stew of spider people, and will also try to save his father in the process while avoiding the canon event. Originally scheduled for a mid-2024 release date, it's expected that the movie will now release in 2025. Agatha All Along, September 18, 2024, TV series. With all the movies covered, let's talk about the upcoming Marvel TV series, and the first one on the cards is Agatha All Along. This series will focus primarily on the journey of the powerful witch Agatha, who first appeared in WandaVision. Catherine Hahn will reprise her role as the prominent witch, and will give us an insight into the diverse world of witchcraft. Agatha All Along will be a treat for the Scarlet Witch fans who love the witchcraft sequences in Doctor Strange 2. The series will stream on Disney Plus from September 18, 2024, and can include several cameos from the Marvel Universe. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, TBD 2024, TV series. An extensive TV series on Spider-Man, count me in. This animated series will uncover the untold story of Spider-Man, as he was rising through the superhero ranks. It will also include prominent characters like the Daredevil and Dr. Octavius. However, what stands out is the extensive villains featured in this series. We're all aware that Spider-Man easily has one of the best villains in the Marvel Universe. With the help of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, we will get to see villains like the Scorpion, Chameleon, and the Speed Demon. This series is slated for a 2024 release, and the hype around it is so massive that Marvel has already decided to start the work on Season 2. But we're still not sure if Tom Holland will reprise his role in this animated series. Eyes of Wakanda, TBD 2024, TV series. It's been a long time since we got an insight into Wakanda following the events of Black Panther 2, but most importantly, we've always been fascinated by the history of Wakanda, and how it became a technological hub due to vibranium. Eyes of Wakanda will focus on the history of Wakanda from the eyes of historical warriors. So basically, we'll learn about how the Wakandans were able to use vibranium and harvest it. We can also expect to see the first Black Panther in action. The series is expected to release in 2024, and will feature the character Okoye, leader of the Dora Milaje. Marvel Zombies, TBD 2024, TV series. Did you like that one episode in What If featuring all the Marvel zombies? If yes, then this series will undoubtedly be your favorite. Ever since their appearance in What If, fans have been bamboozled by the arrival of zombies and wanted to see more of them. Now MCU is ready to deliver with a standalone series on zombies, expected to release in 2024. The series will feature zombified versions of Captain America, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Captain Marvel, and Okoye. Not only that, we'll also get to see characters like Yelena Belova, Shang-Chi, and Ms. Marvel fight these creatures of the undead. This animated series will surely bring a lot of fireworks, and even some intense jump scares, something Marvel isn't known for. So stay tuned for this. Daredevil Born Again 2025. After a long and arduous wait, Daredevil is finally back in the MCU, and he's coming back with a bang. After a string of short cameos in Spider-Man No Way Home and She-Hulk, Daredevil finally gets his own MCU standalone series. The super lawyer will fight crime in his own trademark ways, and will deliver justice from 2025 only on Disney+. It was confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con 2022 that a series titled Daredevil Born Again is in the works. However, several creative overhauls have pushed back the release date. But no worries, because our favorite Daredevil will be back on the screens in 2025. And this time, he's not alone, because it's expected that Wilson Fisk, Frank Castle, and Karen Page will also reprise their original roles from the previous series. Vision Quest 2026. The finale of WandaVision was interesting for quite a few reasons, mainly because we got to see two Visions fighting each other. The original one basically fought with a duplicate White Vision. Vision Quest will primarily serve as fan service for all Vision fans out there. We're all aware that Vision didn't get a worthy ending in Avengers, and Marvel will try to change that with their very own spin-off series. However, this rumored series will be in production for a long time before releasing sometime in 2026, only on Disney+. Apart from this, nothing else is revealed about the story or the characters featured in this miniseries. X-Men 97 Season 2, date TBD. Finally, Marvel has decided to bring back a bit of nostalgia from the days of the past, as they hope to revive X-Men 97 with another season. The animated series started it all for the X-Men, and many 90s kids grew up watching it. With the same voice actors and animation, the show will be back for 2 more seasons. We will finally get to see Cal Dodd doing the iconic Wolverine voice, and George Buza becoming the Beast. Sadly, the release date of this series is still not revealed, and fans will have to wait a couple of months for that. Still, it's been more than 2 decades since X-Men 97, and surely we can wait a few more years. Marvelous verdict. After going through all the upcoming movies and TV series, it seems like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is gearing up for a few years of super action-packed drama. If you're a Marvel fan, then you're completely set for the next couple of years with this amazing list of expected movies and TV series. If you liked the video, then do check out the Marvelous Videos channel for an in-depth summary on several movies on this list. Also, if you think there are more movies or TV series that should be on this list, then do let us know in the comments below. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. With that, thank you and stay marvelous.